This weekend, you have a chance to feel, see, and hear history dating back to the World War II. New this morning, a mobile exhibit will be stationed at the Quincy Airport, and organizers hope that you can make it out to cherish the history of the renowned Tuskegee Airmen, possibly learn something new. WGEN's Austin Johnson is here with details. Austin, what can you tell us?
Well, thanks. Anytime there is history honoring our veterans, I just get excited because there is always something to learn, right? But with this group, Tuskegee Airmen were the first black pilots to serve our country, and their success ultimately paved a path for the 1948 desegregation of the military. This leads me to a familiar Quincy name, Colonel George J. Iles. He became Quincy's first black licensed pilot in 1939 before flying over 20 combat missions, being shot down, and enduring months as a prisoner of war. He completed 30 years of military service, spanning 3 wars, and his legacy continues to live on as a Quincy Elementary School bears his name today. Organizers say we need to take pride and preserve the history, as it's easier to disappear without events like these near.
As we continue to educate people on what's happening and how we got where we are, right, it is necessary for them to actually see it in where they can come out and look at it themselves, right, where they can look at it and say, I can do that too.
Beginning in the morning tomorrow and Sunday, an interactive semi-trailer packed with history will be at the Quincy Airport from 10 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And of course, veterans will be there, so it's also another chance for you to shake some hands and thank them for their service. But get this, a P-51 Mustang, famously known as the Red Tail that the airmen flew, will be on site, and for a donation, you just might have a chance or an opportunity to sit inside and take flight. Natalie.
Austin, thank you. Red Tail Squadron, High 12 Club, and the Quincy Public Schools are partnering to make the event possible.